A decade ago, nobody recognized the car enthusiast Ryan Evans. However, with the popularity of Counting Cars and Ryan's incredible skills as the lead painter and graphic artist, he became one of the most reliable crew members in the now famous auto restoration shop of Danny Koker in Las Vegas, Nevada, called Kustoms. Ryan was also next in command to Danny Koker, but what happened to him on the TV show? And why did he leave the show? If you want to know all about it, then stay with us until the end of the video, and let's get started. Ryan Evans was born on January 4, 1974 in Illinois. His father was in the U.S. Army, so his family moved to several places. He matriculated from Frankfurt American High School in Germany, and it was there that his exposure to art started. One of his teachers back then was a renowned illustration artist, and part of the curriculum in his art class was about the airbrushing technique. From there, he looked into different forms of creating art, including pinstriping, graphic arts, vehicle painting, and anything he could find about custom painting in automotive culture. Another thing that made him decide to learn about art and painting techniques more extensively was when he saw an ad for House of Colors, and it sparked his passion. Ryan was mostly self-taught, as he never attended any formal classes to learn about custom painting, nor worked for anyone or any company that trained him until he met David Ham. He considered David as his mentor when he was still in Texas. With David, he learned everything he needed to know about the art of custom painting from an expert and gained enough experience so that he could start offering his services legitimately. The actual spotlight for Ryan came when he became part of a famous reality show, Counting Cars. Ryan had few expectations when he joined the TV show, as he wasn't part of Danny's main clique. He just did his job as part of the painting team. At that time, he was in Kustoms' bike shop crew headed by Shannon Aiku. He was briefly shown in the first episode when the show started, as someone ordered his Harley-Davidson to be painted with artwork similar to the tattoos on the client's body. He was never even introduced nor given the chance to speak a line. The opening credits of the TV show remained the same for the first 3 seasons, and while Ryan was given more exposure and not just shown in the background, he wasn't one of the major players. However, in the 4th season, his role in the show changed. Some of the people in the Kustoms garage left or were fired, and Ryan was given the chance to be part of the main crew. In the 5th season of Counting Cars, Danny wanted to make a quick flip on a classic 1962 Cadillac. Initially, he told Ryan that he wanted to blacken out all the chrome, as he didn't want to renew the chrome since the process was way too expensive. Ryan said that he was usually always on the same page with the boss, but that time he couldn't do that to the caddy. However, he also said that it's not his money that would be spent, so he thought of a new way to rechrome it by using a new spraying technique which involved using chemicals and an activator. Instead of the expensive chrome dipping process, he introduced the more affordable process of doing it, and the boss approved. It made the Cadillac look expensive when completed, and they were able to flip it quickly for some huge bucks. During the 8th season of the show, Ryan and his wife Dana were invited to SEMA as he was inducted at the 2018 Mini Truck Hall of Fame for his contribution as a painter. He was part of the 6th group of inductees in that category during the SEMA kickoff party held in October 2018 at the Hogs and Heifers Saloon in Las Vegas. Danny and the rest of the Kustoms team were also there to celebrate the accolade given to Ryan. Then in 2020, Ryan was under pressure to produce the best paint job for a 1961 Cadillac Coupe de Ville that Danny had in his garage for quite some time. The boss decided to partner with Matrix Automotive Finishes so that Ryan could use the latest Matrix paint system for the Cadillac that was showcased in the SEMA trade show that year. Kustoms' past entries in the annual event were all successful, so his reputation was on the line as the head painter in the shop, and he didn't want to disappoint anyone. Ryan put in many hours and even hurt himself by being so meticulous in following his plan. In the end, his hard work paid off, and he was able to incorporate the original color of the Cadillac, which was teal. As the time went on, Ryan's leading role in the show also increased. However, in Season 10 of Counting Cars, the painting crew at Kustoms were absolutely floored that the lead painter couldn't decide what to do with his work van. Despite his great reputation as one of the most talented automotive painters in the industry, Ryan was well known in Vegas as the car painter who drove the crappy van. He knew he needed to do something about it, as it reflected on him as well as the garage. With so many awesome paint jobs he had done in the past, he was still undecided as to what was the best paint job for his van. He and Mike even went around Danny's showroom just to get an idea. He said that he wanted something that he would still want to drive around even after 10 years. Eventually, with the encouragement of his colleagues and support from Danny, he was able to pour all the tricks he'd accumulated from his past experience into his van, from the interiors up to the Master Vandal artwork he did on the side of the van. Everyone loved it, especially Danny, who jokingly said he partly owned it as everything used on it was from the shop. Talking about Ryan's personal life, in 2019, when Ryan wasn't in the garage doing awesome paint jobs for their clients or attending meet and greet events with the fans, he was just at home with his wife, Dana Pauly, whom he married in March 2015. He was pretty much a hands-on dad and would take time to play with their son Logan and help his wife in putting up a Christmas tree that his son would enjoy. Logan loved that his dad would drive his classic white and gold Cadillac automobile to drop him off right in front of the school. However, fans were curious as to why Ryan stopped posting about his wife on his Instagram account. Dana, on the other hand, stopped hijacking Ryan's Instagram to greet him during his birthday or Father's Day. The last post about his son was back in June 2019, and they were never mentioned again on his social media account. People speculated that they had separated already because when they checked on Dana's Twitter, she had started posting about healing, moving on, and new adventures with their son in August 2019. She never posted anything about Ryan again, as if he didn't exist in their lives. Now about his net worth. It is reported that Ryan's net worth was estimated at around $1 million. There were no reports of his exact appearance fee per episode in Counting Cars, but Danny earned $100,000 each episode, and Kustoms was estimated to be worth around $10 million. Insiders assumed that Ryan's TV contract increased when he became the lead painter. So, after a successful TV career, what is Ryan Evans doing today? Well, there were rumors that Ryan left Kustoms and would not be appearing on Counting Cars anymore. But his official social media accounts as well as the garage's official Facebook account indicated otherwise. The rumors probably came from numerous speculations about the fate of other reality TV shows that stopped filming or were canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic restrictions. From his Facebook account, he shared photos of non-wheel-related projects that Kustoms finished. Apparently, they accepted painting and fabricating jobs that were used for centerpieces in companies. For instance, they painted a huge octopus with the tentacles spread out and placed on top of a cylindrical object that represented a planet. The last 3 episodes of the 10th season were slated to be aired in November 2021, and everything seemed to be going well for the crew and the TV show. So it would definitely shock the fans if History Channel decided not to order another season. But for now, we know Ryan is living his best life doing what he does best. That's all for today. If you are interested in more, have a look at this video. Thank you for watching and make sure to subscribe.